Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we got brand new round 4 master items for the Stanley Cup playoff event. We also got brand new round 4 Montreal Canadian cards. Like, at this point, they're like the 96 Florida Panthers. Like, it's gone on so long that I, like, have to cheer for them because it's just, like, I like seeing insane things happen in sports, and I still will never understand this run. But regardless, here we are. All right, so, guys, let's break down the new cards. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. If you are watching these videos, please subscribe to the channel. All right, let's get into the video. All right, so all of these cards did get a 96 version as well, but we'll highlight the 97s. With 4 to Swarm, 2 to Workhorse, and 2 to Speedster. This LANNY McDonald card, not bad at all. Obviously, everything's 99. Acceleration can get all the way up to 96. Speed is 96 as well. And, you know, again, everything is basically 99. Even face-offs, it's at 92. If you have Heart and Soul activated, he can basically play center as well. So, while this card doesn't have, like, anything game-breaking or anything, it's not like he's 6'6" or anything. This is a phenomenal top-end right-handed winger card, so if you're a Flames fan or love LANNY McDonald, this is obviously a great card to get. Then we've got the 97 BRAYDEN point, 4 to Heart and Soul, 2 to Thief, and 2 to Howitzer. He is 5'10", so obviously a little bit smaller. However, he's already got 90 body checking, so with some team-based synergies, that's going to get up higher as well. Everything else, 99. So, I like the smaller cards this year in terms of wingers, but you can also play him at center, obviously, with Thief and Heart and Soul activated. And not to mention, my goodness, what a run he's had. I'm recording this as they're playing Game 7. Man, we might get Islanders and Canadians. Unbelievable. But regardless, this is a endgame card and one of the best that you can get, so no complaints here. This is a phenomenal one. And then lastly, of the master set items, we've got the 97 Justin Williams, 4 to Heart and Soul, 2 to Howitzer, and 2 to Shutdown. Among all of the new master items, this is probably the weaker one because A, he can't play center, and then B, his acceleration get to 95 and speed can get to 97, so it's not like it's maxed out or anything. But yeah, just like that lack of versatility is the only other thing. But and Mr. Game 7 himself, he is a 3-time Stanley Cup champion. And, yeah, the 97, Justin Williams. Thank you for not giving us a Drew Doughty. Like, that's the best part about this part. But then we got new round 4 Stanley Cup items. Again, these will go up +2 to everything. If for each win that they have in the Stanley Cup final, the one they could do mention, speed only goes up by 1, not 2. So if they were to win the cup, this Brendan Gallagher would only have 89 speed, but does come with Speedster and Wingman and Heart and Soul. So for an 89 overall card, this isn't bad. Like, this is usable still. He's going to have 92 speed with Distributor, 91 acceleration, obviously on the far lower end, and he's only 5'9", but it's not like he's, like, unusable and needs wins. I don't want to even predict, like, honestly, because if the Islanders win tonight and they play the Islanders, the Habs got a shot, which is just, it's got to be one of the craziest underdog runs ever in the history of the Stanley Cup. So then we've got the 89 Brett Kulak, 6'2", with 2 to Barrage, Workhorse, and Magician. Is a defenseman. Speed can only get up to 93, and that's if they win the cup. So this one would be an avoid. But again, if you're trying to build an all-time Habs team, like for this year, like these are cool cards to have. But yeah, he needs wins for sure. And then we've it's like my most hated player, and he's on the Canadians. So anyways, 2 to Swarm, 2 to Workhorse, and 2 to Howitzer for Corey Perry. He's not a bad build. He's always been half decent in HUD at 6'3". But again, his speed's only going to be 89. That's just tough to use at this point in the game. He is going to need some wins, but only like if they get to 2 wins, then this is actually a half decent card. Everything else though, like, is nothing special here, but his size is nice. And then the 89 Carey Price. This is just a phenomenal card because A, he's just done insane things. But 2 Distributor, Barrage, and Heart and Soul is nice. And they always, Carey Price cards always play better than their stats indicate. And his aggression is only 72, which is great. So if there is one card, I'd probably roll with Carey Price. Like, just because, like, he's just done so well this postseason, and wow. And then lastly, we got the 89 Shea Weber, 2 to Spark, 2 to Howitzer, 2 to Light the Lamp, 6'4". He's been one of the best defensemen all year long. 90 speed. His acceleration's awfully low though. Like, he needs wins, and his deking's only 78. Like, it's gonna be awfully tough to use him. He is so stiff. You're not going to be able to move or maneuver with the puck at all. You're going to get blown by on the back end trying to defend the 99 overall cards now. He needs wins, but again, if you're a Canadiens fan, this is obviously one of the better cards to get because, well, I mean, it's Shea Weber. So I was curious on how they were going to do this, obviously, but the Calder nominees award cards have come out, one of them being the 93 Alex Nedeljkovic, former Niagara Ice Dog. And 2 to Swarm, 1 to Spark, 1 to Balance. This obviously isn't a very good card, but again, if you're a Carolina Hurricanes fan, this is awesome. To see him recognized, a great season, and Calder nominee, probably, or obviously not going to win it, but his stats are great. It's just he's only 6 foot with 81 aggression, so this would be a pass if you're still trying to play with him. Then we've got the 95 Jason Robertson, also a Niagara Ice Dog alumni, 6'2", 2 distributor, 1 to Workhorse and Shutdown. He had a great, really underrated rookie season. Speed capped at 93, however, acceleration can get up to 97. Everything else is basically 99, but he is a pure winger card. Good size, though, and a nice synergy combo, good body checking. It's a nice left-handed winger card. It's just his speed is capped at 93 is a little tough, just because we're at like the 99 stage of Hut. But a phenomenal card and just a phenomenal season as well. Now, before you guys ask, there is no Kirill Kaprizov, unfortunately. There's no headshot. The way that they got around putting him in the game was they made a master item for him, so obviously he is probably the front runner going to win the award, but obviously they can't put him in the game because there is no headshot for him. That's not EA's fault. It's just an unfortunate situation with how COVID impacted the season and the training camp happening after the game launch, so he'll be in the game next year for sure. But, however, we did get the Mark Messier Leadership Award winner in the 96 Patrice Bergeron with 3 to Swarm, 2 to Howitzer, 2 to Gladiator. This Patrice Bergeron card is phenomenal. I mean, acceleration get up to 94, speed to 96. Everything else is 99, and he's got good size. He's a really, really well-rounded card as always. So here is the Patrice Bergeron. And then lastly, I want to give EA props because this is how this kind of stuff should be handled going forward. So last night, obviously, Arturi Lehkonen scored in overtime to bring the Canadiens into the Stanley Cup final. Amazing moment. And he got an NHL Moments card instead of just giving him a primetime, which they also did, but it's way too low rated to actually be usable and exciting. They gave him a highlighted Moments card with boosted attributes, and I really hope that this is something they continue in NHL 22. Regardless, 5'11", speed to 94, acceleration get up to 97. Everything else is close to 99. And again, if you're a Canadiens fan, this especially this year, this is 100% a card to go out and chase. Is just a really good idea by EA on this part. So guys, that is going to do it for today's content. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Don't forget to subscribe and catch me live on Twitch. I go live every single day at noon Eastern time, twitch.tv/nosleeves12. I'll see you guys then. Have a good one.